Hi folks, Day4. Um, we're still getting fairly lousy news from COVID-19. A lot more deaths, sadly. Um, but what else can we do? We can just try and cheer each other up and keep moving forward. Which is why I'm going to give you a joke. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but its flag is a big plus. I'll just give you time to get yourself up off the floor and then you can continue. So yesterday I gave you a little bit of a clue as to today's song. Actually, we're going to do two songs today. And that clue was New Orleans. What else could it be but House of the Rising Sun by Alan Price? Ooh, that's a bit, what's it? You'll find out now in a sec. So at the top of the page, you will see I've written House of the Rising Sun by Alan Price. Some of you are now screaming at my book shouting, Alan Price did not write that song. And you are completely right. Although you probably feel a bit foolish now as you're sitting in public reading this book shouting at it. The arranging credits only went to Alan Price according to Eric Burton. This was simply because there was insufficient room to name all 5 band members on the record label. Alan Price's first name was first because of alphabetically, Alan A, A, B, C, D, etc. However, this meant that only Price received the singer's royalties for the hit, a fact that has caused bitterness ever since. Like many classic folk songs, House of the Rising Sun is of uncertain authorship. It has some resemblance to a 16th century ballad called The Unfortunate Rake, which in turn bears a slight resemblance to St. James's Infirmary Blues. But back to our version. It tells of a life gone wrong in New Orleans. The oldest known recording of the song, under its current name, is by Appalachian artists Clarence Ashley and Gwen Foster. Appalachian music is the music of the region of Appalachia, or Appalachia, I'm not sure, of the eastern United States. It is derived from various European and African influences, including English ballads, Irish and Scottish traditional music, especially fiddle music, hymns, and African American blues and bluegrass. Now I'll just check that. Hey Google, what is Appalachian music?
According to Wikipedia, Appalachian music is the music of the region of Appalachia in the eastern United States. It is derived from various European and African influences, including English ballads, Irish and Scottish traditional music, hymns, and African American blues.
Okay, so in an interview with Eric Burton, he revealed he first sang the song in Newcastle. The Animals were touring with Chuck Berry and chose it because they wanted an anthem-style show closer. The Animals version transposes the song from the point of view of a woman being led into a life of degradation to that of a man whose father was a drunk and a gambler. It got a tremendous reaction from the audience, convincing initially the reluctant Mickey Most, his record producer, to record it. The song was recorded in just one take, in just 15 minutes. Such had the band honed their playing skills for the song whilst they were on tour. Okay, interesting nerd fact. The Animals version is played in 6/8 timing, unlike the 4/4 timing used in most earlier versions. There we go. Historians have never been able to pin down the definitive identity of the song, but 2 of the most popular theories are: 1. The song is about a brothel in New Orleans. The House of the Rising Sun was named after Madame Marianne Le Sol Levant, which means rising sun in French, and was open for business from 1862, the occupation of the Union troops, until 1874, when it was closed due to complaints by neighbours. Typical. It was located at 826 to 830 St. Louis Street. Number 2, it's about a women's prison in New Orleans called the Orleans Women's Prison, which had an entrance gate adorned with the Rising Sun artwork. And that would explain the ball and chain lyric in the song. Either way, it's a bloody good song, and I give it a 9.5 out of 10. You decide your rating. Now, that was a fairly quick run through of a fabulous song, but it was a simple enough description of what it was. And we might as well just do another quick one. And it's going to be chapter 5. And if I was a woman and I had gone away, what would I be? She's not there. Yeah, I know, it was terrible. By the Zombies. And so the lyric of the song is very difficult to interpret unless you have been emotionally involved with somebody with NPD, narcissist personality disorder, which basically describes someone that looks just like anybody else, can fake emotions to hide their true self. Hold on, cut. What kind of shite is this, McGinley? Can we please have this in English right now? And a version we can all understand. Right. Okay, the Zombies recorded this in one take after they won a talent contest at their college called the Heartbeat Competition. The prize, recording session. The group signed to Decca Records, and their keyboard player, Rod Argent, he's the guy that went on to form the band Argent, came up with the song for the session. It tells the story of an alluring woman who won't be tied down to one man. The singer wants to tell us all about her, but he can only use words since she's not there. The Zombies from St. Albans were perhaps the epitome of the British invasion group, who through a combination of good timing, luck, and one all-time classic song, managed to stake their place in rock history. The big change with this song to others of the same period was it was a piano-led song that instantly struck deep with the Mersey-flavoured pop of the time. It should have set Rod Argent and Colin Blugstein and co. for a career long and rewarding of that of their contemporaries like the Kinks or the Rolling Stones. Instead, 3 years and disillusioned and convinced they were one-hit wonders, the Zombies had split, leaving only a misunderstood psychedelic gem as a parting gift. But what a gift that was. A very short story, I know, but I just thought it was worth a mention. There are few of us that would not recognise this song by the third chord, and also its importance of being keyboard led. My rating, I give it a 9 out of 10. Yours, well, that's up to you. Listen, that's it, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with, let me just check. Oh yeah, now we're into the real deep stuff. How can I give you a hint on this? I can remember back in the 70s being at a disco and this song being played, and I was with a lovely girl, and we were dancing across the dance floor, and we kind of skipped the light fandango. There you go. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.